Outside, students and other demonstrators chanted and protested throughout the night.
They're using our facilities and resources to do it, which I think is just crazy. It's like, go somewhere, we don't want you here.
Events like this should never happen on this campus or anywhere again.
The event is stirring up controversy, with groups organizing protests like BAMN, or By Any Means Necessary, a coalition to defend affirmative action and immigrant rights.
We want to make clear that we're not going to be intimidated, and this is not the campus to do this on.
The flyers are hung around Sproul Plaza, opposing the conservative movement.
Charlie Kirk was not about, promoting free speech and open debate. He was about trying to bully and intimidate people into silence and submission. They're not welcome here. Fascism and bigoted attacks on minority and immigrant communities, women, LGBT plus communities are not accepted at UC-Berkeley.
Trump and Turning Point have got to go. Fascists in Berkeley. Hell no!
Fascism must not be normalized in our campus. UC-Berkeley must stand on our tradition of being a bastion for democracy and equality. Time and time again, we have mobilized and pledged to make this campus in the Bay Area a real sanctuary for real freedom and equality. And today, we will stand on that commitment now.
The full name is a coalition to defend affirmative action, integration, and immigrant rights, and fight for equality by any means necessary. Turning Point USA is a fascist organization, and they have been attempting to maintain Charlie Kirk's fascist dream of having an organization that is capable of recruiting young white supremacists to carry out street violence against minority and immigrant communities, women, and LGBT plus communities. And we are here to make sure that this campus never hosts another event like this again. We condemn the university administration for making it possible for this fascist organization to organize racist and bigoted violence on our campus and in our community. Yeah, Turning Point USA might not look like the Nazi youth organizations of Hitler, and Donald Trump may not have the power that Hitler had. But that is their vision, and that is where they hope to go. And we have to make sure as a movement that they never get to their dreams.
Yes.
Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA may think they have fooled people into thinking that what Charlie Kirk stood for was freedom of speech, open debate. But all Charlie Kirk and Turning Point stand for is organizing racist, bigoted violence to intimidate and bully us into silence. And we refuse to be silent. Today, we have to make sure that we're loud and we're proud, and that all the Turning Point people that come, whoever they are, however many or little there are, know that this is not a campus that they are welcome at. Woo! Donald Trump, Turning Point USA, wants to use violence to carry out Donald Trump's program. And yes, Donald Trump has tried to pursue a campaign of racist ethnic cleansing of Mexican and Central American, South American, Latino immigrant communities of this nation, but largely have failed in that campaign of mass deportations. He's not where he's at, where he wants to be, and we have to make sure that what Hitler got away with, Donald Trump and his fascist movement never can get away with. We have heard that there have been some messages going around that students, particularly minority and immigrant students, should just ignore this event. And we refuse to ignore this event because we know that if we're here, if we're mobilized, if we're mobilizing our communities to take a stand against fascism and racism, then in fact, our campus will be safer. And so, if you have people that knew about the event and you guys are talking about it, send a text out. We're still obviously gathering and intimidation. He cannot bully and intimidate us, and Turning Point USA cannot bully and intimidate us to silence. We will not be silenced. Turning Point USA wants to provide Donald Trump a way to implement his program by using them to carry out street attacks on minority and oppressed communities. We cannot let that happen here. We will not be fooled by Turning Point's lies about trying to foster open debate and discussion. We know that's a lie. We know what they're trying to do, and we won't let them succeed. We've been defeating Donald Trump and ICE all summer. They have not been able to carry out mass deportations. Now is the time to defeat them when they read. We need to stay here and get more people to be here. Message everybody you know.